What's up guys, Untitled Studios here. We have another living room vacuuming video, but this one is a little bit more, dare I say, useful than a lot of the other ones, because this is a brand new machine, so we're going to see how it performs. I just ran the Dyson DC41 Animal Complete less than 10 minutes before starting this video, and yeah, so we're going to see what the ball total clean can get to the 41 left behind. After all, this has the newest style of Dyson cleaner head that's known to deep clean pretty well. So we're going to move these random Dyson attachments out of the way, just so these aren't in the way. And we're going to go ahead and give this a run. So everything's super clean, brand new. You can tell that bin's brand new, not a scratch on it. And I did not do the mod to the power head that I know some people have mentioned. The mod where you take out the little guard in here. I haven't done that. I decided to just leave it stock. So we'll see how that goes. If I want to modify one of these newer Dyson cleaner heads, I'll use the unbranded one that came with my Kinetic and mod that. If I was going to do that to one of the new cleaner heads I have. So, anyways, let's go ahead and give this a run and see what it picks up with the 41 left behind. Now, obviously, as everyone knows, the vacuum that goes last wins, but still, it's just a fun little thing to see if it gets anything. Hose is nice and shiny and new. So yeah, let's give this a run. Damn. For some reason, this vacuum has a weird wind down, but yeah. That actually didn't get a whole lot. So, I vacuumed with the Riccar Superlight today, and then just a few minutes ago, which was shortly after that, I vacuumed with the DC41, and it got a little bit of stuff that the Riccar left behind. And this seemed to have gotten more fine dust that they both left behind, but the 41 got more hair and stuff. Well, actually, this still got a little bit of hair as well. And it doesn't look to me like carpet fibers, it looks like actual hair. We've got some like sand and gritty material in there, so I'm still very happy with that with its performance, because that was after two other machines. And yes, I know, again, vacuum that goes last always wins, but I've used machines with this cleaner head. Like, for example, I've used the Dyson Kinetic, which, again, exact same cleaner head. I've used that machine after using the Hoover Tempo, and I filled a quarter of the bin in just one room. So these machines with these new cleaner heads, while the cleaner heads make a lot of noise, and they do sometimes have issues with longevity if you don't take care of them, then yeah, other than that, or I should say, what was I saying about that? So with these newer cleaner heads, these Dysons clean incredibly well. You can see all that fine dust. Not a lot, but there's still some fine dust in there that the Riccar missed and that the other Dyson missed. The older Dyson, I should say. And yeah, so I'm definitely very happy with the results of these newer Dysons. And my biggest problem with this Total Clean is finding out that it has the exact same design flaw that killed my 41, which is the back hose being inaccessible to the user. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do long term. You can see has that exact same really bad hose design. So I'm not sure if long term I'm going to be using this and just hoping that it fails within my 5-year warranty so it gets fixed for free by Dyson, or if I'm going to eventually replace this with a multi-floor 2 or a slim ball or something like that, where the lower hose is accessible. Because the Kinetic is one of those machines where I can easily change the lower hose if it dies, but the Kinetic is way too heavy for me to use on a daily basis. Even this machine is kind of pushing it, because it is kind of heavy. It's 17 pounds. So it's the same weight as the Ball Animal 2. It's the same weight as the 41. It's the exact same design. This is obviously the Dyson UP13, the Ball Total Clean / multi-floor / animal / whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so it does a good job, and I'm definitely satisfied with this performance, at least at this point. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be daily driving this. I think I probably will be daily driving this, at least briefly. I do have my 5-year warranty after all. It was brand new when I got it, although it seems like it was repackaged. And so yeah, I will be using this in preparation for the full review, using it for probably at least a few weeks, and keeping it in the downstairs closet and using it. So we will see how that turns out. So I am kind of weirded out by the fact that this motor sounds different than the 41 and honestly, all my other Dysons. It sounds like it's worn, which makes no sense because it's brand new, at least allegedly. I did notice when I opened it that there was some dust in the lower hose. I'm skeptical to think that maybe this was repackaged in some way. But at the same time, when I got it, this piece right here, this little clear piece, was completely clean. And it still has the new Dyson smell. Like, it smells like a brand new Dyson. You can also tell this sticker that was on here was also tore up, so I just ripped it off. But it has the new Dyson smell, which I haven't smelled in, 2 years? I think the last time I smelled the new Dyson smell was when I got my refurbished Dyson light ball. So, which, yeah, I still really like that machine as well. But the only reason I wouldn't use that one over this is because that machine has way too short of a cord. This one has what appears to be a 30-foot cord, but I don't think it's 35. I'm pretty sure it's 30. But I cannot find... I know this is technically the Dyson Ball Multifloor, but this is called the Ball Total Clean, and I can't find anything that tells me how long the cord is on this exact SKU. I see them on the Multifloor, which is like 30, but I don't know if this is 30. I assume it's 30. I assume this is literally identical in every single way, other than the branding and the 2 attachments, but I'm not sure. So, this is Untitled Studio signing out with the first usage and first impressions of this. I guess I should talk more about the actual first impressions. So, as far as pushing and pulling it, for some reason it feels heavier than the 41. I don't know why that is. It feels slightly heavier, a little bit more cumbersome. Not sure why that is, but it's still perfectly fine. I still would have no problems using this, at least occasionally. But we'll see how that goes. So anyways, this is Untitled Studio signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know if you have any questions about this machine that you want me to answer in the time that I use it or in the full review when I do it. Since this obviously is much like the Kinetic, this is still a current model. It is still one you can buy. So the review will have a lot more at stake in terms of making sure that every question that one may have would be answered. And yeah, so this is Untitled Studios signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you all have a good one. Peace.